I'm writing with a burden that cannot be bared alone. It got to a point in my life that I realized when people take decision of making the wrong thing or even leaving the faith, it's not because they want to, but because they have got to the point in their life that it looks as if God does not answer prayers or even His silence. I know many believers who want to argue it and say his faith is not strong enough or he does not have enough of word in him. So what now happens when you have enough of word in you and your faith is still strong and yet nothing happens? And coming back to that, the main point here is family. You must understand, family is the first mountain of life. How far you go is determined by how well you have been able to take over that phase of life. Many people's life is determined by their family. A family can either make you or destroy you. Many people are in tears because of their family. Some don't even know what to do. Some are in tears. It got to a point where some can't even handle it again. They have to take matters into their own hands. Let me tell you a short story. A boy grew up in a house where there is no peace. Every day was fight. The thing affected him mentally. He had nobody to talk to. His class teacher was always disturbing him for assignment for this. They wasn't able to talk to him. Nobody was able to reach out to this guy. That was how this guy went outside and find peace outside. That was how he began to mingle with doubts. That was how he began to mingle with unbelievers. That was how he began to mingle with people that are drinking and smoking. That was where he found peace. That was where he found joy. From there, he became the head of a gang. I was opportune to reach out to this boy and I asked him what happened. He was explaining. So I asked him, didn't you pray? He said he was praying, nothing was happening. He prayed, nothing was showing for. There was no peace. Each time it was always increasing. So I asked myself, what was this problem? Is it there was nobody to talk to him? There was nobody to advise him, nobody to reach out to him. Everywhere he went to, they were just complaining. People were just busy about their own selfish interests. Nobody really paid attention to him. They felt, it's okay, everything was alright because he was always smiling, he was always rejoicing. Nobody was paying attention to those details of his family. We must learn to reach out to people like this in our environment. Let's talk to them. Let's make friends with them in our own small ways. Don't just only say it's only God that can help. You also can help with that act of love and kindness. We insult all these area boys in our environment without even knowing the real reason why some of them ended up there. Teachers, masters, mentors, shepherds, let's pay attention to those we are leading. When a child is misbehaving, try to understand the reason. It's not every time you beat or even blast. At least show love, pray for them. Sometimes when God keep quiet in your matter, it's because He wants your life to be an example and an encouragement for others. Families are foundation to a man's life. If the family is destroyed or if the foundation is destroyed, what can you do? Please don't ignore this, because a person's generation may be tied to you. Go on your knees, take out time to pray for families. Stand the gap for them, because you're a watchman. A family today can be a generation tomorrow.